I guess we're on to the new scare tactic. Yeah, that's what this modern female said in her video. The crazy thing is, towards the end of the video, the full video, she tried to do this whole chameleon thing. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to include that because we see clearly what you did dang near 80% of the video. So, no, you're not going to try to chameleon your way out of this. But listen to this craziness.
I've noticed there's a trend or pattern on many of my posts where a man is going to mention passports. So I guess we're on to the newest scare tactic. I guess shaming us with being alone with cats has faded out. You see, that doesn't work. I guess you realize you guys are dying of loneliness as we speak, so you can't keep projecting your loneliness onto us. So that shame and scare tactic hasn't worked. You can't really dangle marriage over our heads because we're fulfilling our lives up with other important things until the right marriage come along. And so I guess you see that hasn't worked. So I guess the new scare tactic for women to lower their standards is, we're going to get our passports if y'all don't lower y'all standards. And I'm here to tell you, I am a passport sis.
Oh, yeah, you heard her clear as day. Now, first off, put L Tasha in the comments because this is absolutely embarrassing. Tasha, quote unquote, passport sis doesn't exist, especially with chicks from the West. Nobody's checking for y'all overseas, so you modern American females getting your passport is literally just you all going over there to travel. That's it. Because it ain't gonna do nothing for you when it comes to getting elevated to commitment status by any man over there. In other words, you're just signing up to get pumped and dumped. And I support your right to choose being used. Now, let's get into the rest of her hilarity. She said she noticed the trend of men mentioning passports in the comment sections of her posts, right? My question to her is, why? Why would they do that? Did she ever think to ask those men why they did that? Of course she didn't. See, men only do that when you're talking so stupid in your video or comment that they want to warn other men to just stay away from modern females like you. So, you must have been talking hella stupid. All right, I checked her videos, y'all. She almost always talking hella stupid. And this is what she calls, quote unquote, the newest scare tactic. Bruh, this is a part of the reason why men are so done with these modern females in the West. Because they think everything is about them. Newsflash, Tasha. Nobody's trying to scare you. Passport bros will have to care enough to do that. And they no longer do. None of us do. And shaming you with being alone with cats has faded out. Oh, Tasha. Tasha, Tasha, Tasha. Think about how many modern females we've seen come back years later with cats talking about the regrets they had from following the same type of mindset that you currently have, so called, quote unquote, goddess. So, men talking about you being alone and a future cat lady isn't men trying to shame you, boo boo. That's men being fortune tellers. Then she said that men supposedly realized they're dying of loneliness, so they can't keep projecting their loneliness onto them. Y'all see how these modern females have no clue of the plight and burden of men? Men were built to be able to move along, if necessary, though. You weren't. So, in the next 10 years, who do you think will be suffering the worst from this 580th wave of feminism? American females or passport bros? Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly. Freak out of here with that bullcrap. And projection? Oh boy, am I going to get into that a little bit. Just y'all wait. Then she said that the passport bros can't really dangle marriage over these modern females' heads because they're supposedly fulfilling their lives with other important things until the right marriage comes along. Huh? What's the right marriage? A marriage where a man gives you everything you want and bows down at your quote unquote goddess feet while simultaneously singing worship songs to you, get the entire freak out of here. Ain't nobody giving y'all crap marriage wise because y'all are no longer worth it. So, as far as that whole until the right marriage comes along crap, modern females like you, they'll probably meet Jesus before that happens. Believe that. And then she tried to allude to men trying to guide these modern females with reason and sanity into relationships with people on their level as somehow being another so called scare tactic. But she called that lowering their standards. So let me get this right. Getting with a man on your level is somehow dating below your level? Y'all see the absolute ridiculously inflated egos of these modern females? So everything is a scare tactic and everything is projection. That's why passport bros exist? I don't even know if the word delusion is a strong enough word anymore. I think I'm going to call it like the Pee Wee Herman syndrome or something. The I know you are, but what am I syndrome. Because that's what they constantly do. Use scare tactics about how passport bros are going to be robbed by these women in other countries, going to be used for green cards, and how those women aren't really going to love us. Or they say that passport bros are bums or quote unquote passport pookies who are predators going overseas to prey on vulnerable women. Pretty sure both of those were scare and shaming tactics, which means you saying that about passport bros is literally projection. Bruh, you cannot make this ish up. And here's the kicker to all of this. So buckle up because the hypocrisy meter is about to be over 9,000. Isn't it funny how they're constantly talking about men being in charge and leading them is them being so called slaves? Yet, here they are biting off of men and following in the passport bros' footsteps with that stupid passport cis mess. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? So, y'all don't want to listen to men, but you want to follow everything men do. See how y'all are constantly contradicting yourselves? It's like you got two people inside of you or something. And that's probably part of the reason why men are leaving. So you can spend all of your time arguing with the other you and not them. Salute to the passport bros.